4-5. 9.
We'll be seeing this pattern quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, because when you go out of that pattern, things like that will happen.
Happens.
I mean, what is Leia going to do? Try to speed up and win those hands battles?
Oh my gosh.
More than 50% of the time against J-Dub, and same thing for Anna Bright. I mean, J-Dub and Dill were doubles partners, and you know, when they play together and individually, they have some of the fastest hands in the world. So there may not be a ton of reckless speed ups here. We might see longer points. It's going to be a grind.
It's going to be a grind for the finale game. Leia is looking strong.
Ooh.
Ah, that one sails for Dylan Frazier, but Leia was ready for that lob, ready to.
And also not the best lob. I think it was just a couple feet past the kitchen line.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I mean, she's one of the taller females. She's about 5'10", has great reach, so tough to lob.
Yeah, I wish I was 5'10".
I think I'm 5'10" if I eat breakfast, but if I don't, I'm 5'9" ¾
You eat breakfast. That one catches, or was that wide? Couldn't quite see it.
Yeah, we're on the far side. That it looked in.
All right. Oh, nice return. Gosh.
New match, junior girls. Halina Slolinsky, Manuela Baxo.
Oh, wow.
Such a nice hold there from Frazier.
Goodness. And after such methodical, Anna Bright was able to work her way up so well and then fought it for a while.
Yeah, really well done from Jansen and Frazier. The difference between a guy like Frazier and others is some of these top pros hold the paddle during their backswing. Literally stops and then accelerates. It makes it way harder to read versus taking a continuous stroke. Just easier to see where the ball's going when you do that. So for those who are working on their game, working on their attacks and aggression and speed ups, really practice setting that paddle, holding it, and then going, and switching between being able to do that with a dink and a speed up.
And again, J-Dub's going to get that every time.
Night-night.
Night-night. All right, so we go over to
That's what
Anna.
I say to my 18-month-old.
Oh, that's so nice.
I miss her.
Aw.
Little Holland.
Holland is a great name.
There's no D. Holland.
Oh, Holland.
Isn't that unique?
Still a great name.
My wife made it up.
Wow.
Lavanya Baxo, Lakeland Dunnigan.
Great move by Leia Jansen. It is so tough to Ernie on the right side of the court for a right-handed player because you have to use the backhand, you have less reach, so you have to time it well. It has to be the perfect ball. As a right side player myself, I don't do that ever. But if I'm on the left side playing mixed, I will Ernie a lot, but it's tougher on that right side of the court.
New match, junior girls.
Oh, wow. I was surprised that Dylan read that angle off Anna Bright. That was not where I was expecting it to go, but he's able to get it back, and J-Dub sails it a little bit.
Part of the reason Dylan has such fast hands, if you saw when he countered that ball, he's literally leaning forward and has serious knee bend. So he's looking forward, leaning in, which makes your body weight come into the shot, so you have to swing less versus if you're standing more straight up.
His trajectory's already forward.
Exactly. Just looking for it, looking to be aggressive on that counter.
J-Dub, he was ready for that ATP, just a little overeager on that.
Yeah, a little mishit.
Sometimes I get like that when I feel like I really know what's happening and I get excited and then it sails. Oh, nice angle, Anna Bright. Get him in the outside. All right, so we've got a tie game here.
Yeah, still early, but also not surprising. Two very strong teams.
Yes. Who are being very patient with each other right now.
I know Dylan Frazier has made a concerted effort to really step up his mixed doubles this year. I mean, he's done well, but I think in his mind he knows he can do even better, and we saw that. I called a couple of his matches in Tucson, and he was just different.
Yeah.
I mean, his movement is elite as is, but he's taking it to the next level.
Oh, disappointed on that one. Didn't get the right paddle, part of his paddle on it.
Yeah, it was just another great flick from J-Dub. Short stroke, hard to read.
Kind of an awkward, you know, do I let it bounce for a second? Do I take it? And Anna Bright took it. Wasn't the right move.
2-3-2. Point.
Frazier. Just a little overbearing there.
3-3-2.
Yeah, I don't mind the pull, but just didn't get quite under the ball enough on that top spin. Look how low Frazier is in the firefights. I mean, I'm taking notes over here.
Yeah, for real.
It's crazy how this different perspective when you're like actually calling a match.
Yeah.
And watching like this.
You got to verbally analyze everything.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, I do that wrong, this wrong, and also that.
4-3-2.
Point. Anna Bright, very vocal with her teammate there, letting him know, don't hit that one, it's sailing.
And that is the better side if you are going to pull on Frazier. He tends to sit backhand, has a great backhand counter, and has a pretty continental grip, which kind of favors the backhand, so it's a little bit easier to catch him on that forehand side just based on how extreme it is. It's not an extreme grip, but it's not forehand whatsoever. Sits backhand.
Wow, Dylan was on that. Switching up the angle, switching up the sides.
It's been so fun to see too. Dylan is normally silent on the court, but something has changed this year. He's so much more energetic on the court. The couple tournaments in Arizona, when I was there calling him, I would hear either on the court I was calling or on the court behind me. And I'm like, who is that? But it's Dylan Frazier. He was constantly celebrating and saying, yeah, let's go.
Wow.
He was playing with Anna Bright, and I don't know if it was her influence or if he's just like, he wants to just be more vocal.
Fired up, yeah.
But it's a different Frazier we're seeing here in 2025.
Well, that's fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's really fun to watch when a player is able to kind of hype themselves up no matter what's going on.
Yeah, such a quality dude, too.
That's good.
Frazier's one of the nicest guys on tour.
Gets the flick there off J-Dub.
Another let's go from Frazier.
Let's go. Leia also one of those that gets really fired up too, so electric duo there.
She's got the Fahey fire too.
Yes, oh yes.
Or maybe it's more Fahey has the Leia fire.
Maybe, I think that's probably the right thing, yeah. Pops up high.
Oh, missed an earning opportunity.
Slow and methodical. Lob. Wow, nice job. So Anna Bright had few shallow lobs that got thrown back in her face. That time it was a better placed one, and J-Dub's able to capitalize.
Yeah, she uses the lob more than others, but I want to say, if we were to watch that point back, if you look at the the movement between Bright and Johnson. They're moving up and back together as if there's a string tied to them. And also body bagging Dylan Frazier in the process.
Right. But that's what you want to do, right? You want to stay with your partner. You don't want to have one back, one forward. You want to be on the same plane a lot of the time.
Yeah, if they get caught and pop a ball up and they need to retreat, they both move back together in survival mode, but then moved forward together perfectly.
Nice.
Extended the point and won it. That's just elite.
Textbook.
Again, moving back together perfectly.
They're synchronized.
Second serve.
Anna Bright unable to come up with that one. So they'll go to, I think this is the second serve. They're up only by 1.
7-6-2.
7-6. Oh, J-Dub fires it, and they weren't ready.
Receivers 8-6-2.
Overall, you can tell all 4 players respect each other's hands. They're being very careful when they are choosing to be aggressive. There's versus the previous match when Christian Alsham was just having a field day, speeding up everything he really wanted to.
That was long from Leia. She is upset, understandably. So now Anna will serve to Dylan.
9-6-2. Right foot.
Oh.
Side out.
Rather
Foot fault.
Oh, was it a foot fault?
Yeah,
6-9-1.
See, it's getting so crowded here.
I know. People
Having
are piling in.
trouble seeing, but I'm
It
glad
is.
it is crowded here. Oh, that ball was going out, and J-Dub still went for it, and hey, why not?
Yeah, he's locked in. Just like the crowd right now.
6-9-2.
I mean, people are just so focused on this match.
Yeah, they're dialed. Oh, Leia.
Side out.
Can't quite get there in time on that backhand reach. So it'll go back over to J-Dub and Anna. 9-6 on the first serve.
Second call, Russ Crutfield, court 20. New match, junior boys under 12. Tyler Iskander.
And Anna not afraid to get Dylan involved, but Leia kind of avoiding J-Dub in those dink
New
battles.
match,
That was a great combo there. I mean,
men's
Anna
4-5,
pulled Dylan out
8-34.
wide on the backhand, got him out of
10-6
position, and then attacked
Eric
down the
Dunnigan.
middle. So basically, Dylan, get out of the way, and then I'm going middle.
Yeah.
Smart play from Anna Bright.
You can call Douglas Hirsch, court 12. New match, men's 3-0, 15 above.
Oh my gosh.
Just the flick of the
Peter
wrist.
Pintek,
And Frazier, he's going to come out hot. I'm calling it.
We're going to hear him be more vocal, like you said.
Side out.
We got to make the serve first, though.
Oh, yeah.
new
That's
match,
important.
junior boys under 14.
People say serving is one of the hardest parts of the
Meet
game.
your referee at
0-0-1.
14.
Do they?
They do when you're starting.
Ah, I see.
In the grind.
Oh, J-Dub able to track down that lob and put it in the ground.
Yeah, JW just he has so much more balance in his
1-0-1.
legs than you realize, because he's always in control, always on balance, but then when he when he has to move, he moves.
Oh, and there's the flick, and it tags Leia.
Right in the rib cage.
Ugh. Steps over, and then just perfect footwork. Everything. Okay, they're having a little talking to. Okay.
People say pickleball is like tennis and ping pong, but it's also a little bit like boxing too, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely.
People taking body blows out here these days.
Definitely.
It's awesome.
It is. Oh, see? Look at that. Dylan Frazier takes one. So they've gotten early lead here. Anna Bright and J-Dub.
Douglas Hurst, second call, court 12. Meet the referee there.
And that one just comes up short for J-Dub.
Second serve.
So we'll be on the second serve. Still leading 3-0.
I like that from
3-0
Jansen
too.
and Frazier, just moving the dink around a little bit more versus Leia staying in that cross-court rally with Anna Bright. Just tough because Anna's got such a good roll. Work that around, go to the middle of the court.
Oh, that Ernie wasn't maybe the best decision. It leaves a lot of open court for Leia to defend on her own.
Douglas Hurst has withdrawn.
In kind of a scramble situation.
Yeah, Dylan looking to be aggressive, which I don't mind, but wasn't quite as high as he wanted it to be.
Right.
4-0-2.
Oh, wow. J-Dub to get so low like that and then get back up and be able to participate in that firefight,
Yeah.
even though he didn't come up with it. It's just so impressive.
New match, women's 3-5
0-4-1.
50 and above.
Let's see if they can get on the board here.
Yeah.
Don Fishy.
It's tough. J-Dub and Bright are not giving them really much to work with. No
No.
airs, no pop-ups. They're having to earn every point.
Even when they do give him a
Second
pop-up, they
call,
usually
match
send it right
winner,
back.
Table Lincoln Redford, Abel Green.
They're so good.
Leia chases it down and says that it's out.
That's the beauty, though, of having a forehand topspin roll on your dink like Anna Bright does. She sticks that every time. She never hits a slice dink, and you can't tell when she's going to pull out the lob. I know she puts that long, but she is one of the more effective lobbers in the game.
Yeah. And gets that, burns her on the speed up there, Dylan Frazier. So the ball will stay with them. And they've gotten
And a
themselves
double
on.
let's go from Frazier. Love it. Let's go, let's go.
Okay. 2 let's goes for 2 points.
They need more of them.
Yeah. All right, so now it's 2-4 on the second serve. Still very talkative with each other right now,
2-4-2.
Leia and Dylan.
Yeah, I think that's good for Leia, too. Just helps her, kind of stay focused, stay positive.
Oh, he had his trajectory going to the right and then needed to go to the left. It was a good misdirection from J-Dub there. Ball back
4-2-1.
over to Anna and J-Dub, leading 4-2.
Now see Jorge Rodriguez
trying to get
under the match
involved.
coordinator table,
Yeah.
please.
Oh man. There we go. See, yeah, he's ready.
New match,
And that
senior
is an
open,
answer
please
for
meet
a
the
team
referee
like
at court
Bright.
SC2.
Johnson, who
4-2-2.
are just so comfortable being at the kitchen line when they're in rhythm
Michael
like they are
Fauches,
now.
Chloe
You have to
Lockwood.
break it up somehow, so it's either switching sides, playing aggressive, moving the dink around. You have to try a few different things.
New match, men's single 4-0, 8-34.
There we go, Dylan Frazier.
Dustin Woods.
Leia Jansen speeds it up to Anna Bright. Anna Bright pops it up, and Dylan able to capitalize.
New match, men's 4-0, 8-34. Corey
Yeah, I'd like to see
Feinstein.
2-4-1.
Jansen
Jared
dink
Grant.
a little bit more to the middle and instead of going to
Second
Bright
final
so
call,
frequently on the
Eric
forehand side,
Dunnigan.
because Anna's not going to give you anything to work with. At least if you work the dink around or go to the middle, J-Dub doesn't really pull off the bounce a ton from the forehand like a Christian Alshon or others. So it's a safer spot to go against this team.
That's what Leah, I think, is avoiding, is that speed up, because it has been so successful, but there we go right there. That one wasn't.
Yeah.
So it's worth a shot for sure.
Russ Crutchfield.
3-4-1.
Not to be forfeited. Meet your referee at court 20.
Oh, what again?
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
wow.
Pure survival mode from Frazier and Jansen. Unreal defense.
Peter Pintick, Charles Berger, final call.
All right.
4-4-1.
So we are tied up now. Nice. Wow, Leia in no man's land able to smack that down and make it hard. That was impressive.
With the
Oh, yeah.
from Frazier.
Get into
Just
it,
gets him
Dylan.
pumped.
5-4-1. Second serve.
Just thought she knew where that was headed and didn't get it where she wanted it to be, but it's okay. They're still on the second serve and they lead by 1. 5-4 on the second. Dylan is stretched out and so close to sneaking that ball in.
I mean, Dylan is going all out. I love to see it.
Yeah, he's laying it all out there, and as he should. I mean, they want to move forward here.
Yeah, it's what you have to do against a team this good.
Yeah.
All or nothing, baby.
4-5-1.
Good focus from Dylan Frazier, not afraid to go back to the middle. Anna Bright is expecting another angle, and so is J-Dub, but he chooses the middle.
4-5-2.
Yeah, and Frazier's worked hard on his overhead. Didn't come from a tennis background. He's worked hard to improve that. It's gotten much better over the last year or so.
Oh, Leia, just a little too much on that one.
Yeah, a little too big of a swing, slightly off balance, just kind of got caught.
5-5-2.
Need Jorge Rodriguez to the match coordinator table.
Lob stays in.
Oh,
Oh, Dylan can't get it over.
John Reichel, Chad Strutzel.
Again, I'm not sure where the sun is for them, but I'm sure looking up is not the easiest thing.
Yeah, it's
when you're tracking the
it's
ball.
been a small factor for some people when it's in the right spot
6-5-2.
or wrong spot.
Yeah, there's no clouds right now, so nothing to block it.
Point. Timeout.
He's sitting low,
7-5-2.
like you said. He's really squatting into everything. And looking a lot stronger in the
7-5-2.
second game already.
Frazier is getting pumped up, getting vocal.
New match, junior boys under 16.
He's trying to stay in it.
Ben Barovic.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
That's 3.
3.
That means they're going to get 3 points on this side out.
Okay,
5-7-1.
see?
I'll recall it.
Oh, recall? Oh. He is
5-7-1.
into it. Oh, so aggressive from Anna Bright. Very nicely done.
5-7-2.
Oh no, Dylan.
Touched it.
Loses track of it. And that's so frustrating. Oh, there's nothing worse when you feel like you have it and then you just can't get it.
7-5-1.
Man, it's tough just mentally to have an empty side out like that. Down 5-7 and a game.
That tags Leia in an awkward space, can't get a paddle on it. And we're gonna
Referee
take
timeout. We have a
another.
challenge to see if
Oh, a
there's
challenge.
possible football. The result of the
Oh,
rally
okay,
put
so
us
we're
at
looking
8-5
for a
one.
potential
Do not see
foot
the
fault
replay.
here.
Seems like they reduced it from 2 to 1 timeouts for a reason to help with flow of the
After
match.
review, the rally stands as played.
now
There
a
was
lot of
no
players
foot
are
fault. Lost of a
just
challenge, you
challenging
have no
something to challenge,
challenges
so I guess
remaining.
football is
One
how
free
they go to.
challenge
They're
Right.
not
remaining. We'll
challenging
resume
a
play
line
at
call.
8-5-1.
All right, so the ball will be J-Dubs.
8-5-1.
8-5-1.
Choosing to stay and not unwind.
Second and final call.
Jeez, I mean, that's just such good hands.
Serve.
Beautiful.
Frazier just to hang in there.
And good strategy to switch things up there, huh?
Yeah, just a
8-5-2.
safer play. I mean, versus when you're unwinding the stack, you're exposing yourself to being out of position more easily.
Side
Leia
out.
Jansen wins that dink battle there against J-Dub. And see, she wasn't digging to him before. Now she's going cross court with him.
5-8-1.
Frazier with a positive reinforcement. I love it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Always a
Ah.
supportive partner, but now
Second
he's
serve.
vocalizing it.
Yes, yes. Actually, you can let it be known. That one goes a little bit wide for Leia. They've got the second
5-8-2.
serve. 5-8 on the second.
They've been stuck at 5 for a little while here.
Yeah. Can't get that one over, so empty trip for them. They will try to get another stop.
Yeah, even the
8-5-1.
previous match where we had J-Dub and Anna, when people are driving at them, it's just not effective. Like, Leia hit a decent drive there, but it just comes back so quickly.
Right.
Their volleys are too clean.
Right. That one looks like it caught the corner. Very nice from Dylan Frazier.
Wow.
So they're in the
8-5-2.
second serve.
Second and final call. Chad Street. At the coordinator table. We're on the clock.
Oh, that is so disappointing.
New match, junior boys.
Dylan
number
doing great
16.
attacking. Just can't get the easy ones. Sometimes it's easier to get the hard
Dominic
ones.
Osborne.
I mean, Dylan is having to spend a lot of
9-5-2.
energy
Yeah.
just to extend the points and even to win them. It's just that it's taking a lot of work. Just credit to how well and how solid Bright and Johnson are playing right now.
Yeah.
Point.
Leia says, my bad.
Point.
And we're
Yeah.
at game point here.
That's a tough one to swallow. Just kind of a
10-5-2.
momentum killer.
Yeah.
Not that they had the momentum, but when you're searching for it, it's just
Exactly.
kind of a downer.
Oh, and that one catches the line. So that is the end.